The French government is currently under fire after it announced a proposal to use video surveillance assisted by artificial intelligence, or AI, ahead of the Paris 2024 Olympics.
Paris, the City of Lights, is now under a digital watch. As athletes from across the globe gather for the Paris Olympics, artificial intelligence is stepping into the spotlight, introducing unprecedented levels of surveillance that stir up privacy and civil liberty concerns. From facial recognition to crowd behavior analysis, AI is transforming the landscape. But is it for the better? Join us as we delve into the controversial impacts of this technology and what it means for everyone attending the event. As the 2024 Paris Olympics approach, the implementation of AI-driven surveillance systems has become a hot topic stirring controversy. In 2023, the French government expanded its legal framework to allow the use of AI surveillance during the Olympics, with potential applications extending beyond the event. This legal change was aimed at enhancing security through advanced technological means. The government and private sector have since begun implementing a variety of AI systems designed to monitor and manage crowds, detect potential threats, and gather extensive data on individuals and their activities. In recent years, the Olympics has been described as one of the world's largest security operations outside of war. Now, the surveillance plan for the Paris 2024 Olympics goes beyond traditional security measures. Authorities have expanded their capabilities to intercept communications, including phone calls and internet data. This includes the collection of geolocation information, communication records, and computer data to track the movement and interactions of individuals. There is also visual and audio data capture. The use of AI to analyze visual and audio data collected from various sources, including public and private surveillance cameras, will enable authorities to maintain a high level of situational awareness throughout the games. The extensive use of AI and other surveillance technologies has raised significant concerns about privacy and civil liberties. Critics argue that such measures represent a form of creeping surveillance, where the increased monitoring and data collection gradually become normalized, potentially leading to more invasive surveillance practices in the future. According to these critics, the Olympics provide a convenient pretext for expanding surveillance capabilities under the guise of security. They contend that France is using the Olympics as a surveillance power grab. Civil rights groups have voiced concerns that the expanded surveillance powers could be used to target specific individuals or groups, leading to potential abuses of power. They argue that while security is important, it should not come at the cost of fundamental rights and freedoms. The fear is that these technologies, once implemented, could be used beyond their initial purpose, leading to a permanent state of heightened surveillance. One of the primary concerns expressed by experts and civil rights groups is the potential effect on public behavior. They argue that as individuals become aware of being constantly monitored, they may begin to modify their actions, leading to a stifling of free expression and spontaneous behavior. This kind of pervasive surveillance can create an environment where people feel they are always being watched, resulting in a society where self-censorship becomes the norm. This could have a profound impact on public discourse, protest activities, and other forms of civic engagement. Moreover, experts have highlighted the possibility of misuse and the lack of transparency regarding how data is collected and used. The deployment of AI surveillance systems, while potentially effective in enhancing security, raises significant concerns about who controls the data and for what purposes it can be used. There is a fear that data collected under the pretext of security during the Olympics could be repurposed for broader surveillance activities extending well beyond the event itself. The extensive surveillance measures planned for the Paris 2024 Olympics is not confined to France. Numerous host countries have implemented similar measures. A recent example highlighting the extent of government surveillance at the Olympics occurred during the 2022 Winter Olympics in Beijing. Security and privacy concerns were so pronounced that the FBI issued a stark warning to all athletes, advising them to leave their personal cell phones at home and instead use burner phones while in China. This recommendation showed the extreme level of government surveillance present in Beijing, where concerns about digital privacy and the potential for data interception were at an all-time high. The FBI's cautionary advice highlighted the seriousness of the threat posed by sophisticated surveillance systems and the lengths to which authorities were willing to go to ensure security. Beyond the context of the Olympics, surveillance practices using advanced technologies, such as facial recognition, have also been employed in other high-profile settings. A notable example is Madison Square Garden in New York City. In recent weeks, MSG has come under intense scrutiny for its use of facial recognition technology. It has drawn significant attention, especially from the New York Attorney General's office, which has sent a letter to Madison Square Garden Entertainment demanding answers. The state's top law enforcement agency seeks to understand how the company, which operates Radio City Music Hall and the arena where the NBA's Knicks play, employs facial recognition systems to deny entry to certain individuals. A particular focus is on the exclusion of lawyers representing clients in disputes with Madison Square Garden. Madison Square Garden Entertainment has defended its use of facial recognition technology, arguing that it is not specifically targeting lawyers, although some within the organization have disparagingly referred to certain lawyers as ambulance chasers and money grabbers. The company's stance is that the technology is used as a security measure to ensure the safety and integrity of its venues. However, this explanation has not quelled the concerns of critics who see the potential for abuse in how the system is applied. The controversy at MSG is part of a larger trend of increasing reliance on facial recognition technology across various sectors. For instance, Delta Airlines began using facial recognition for self-service bag drops in 2017. This technology has since expanded to ticketing and security, with face scans now powering personalized flight itineraries on airport screens, and even some in-flight services. The adoption of facial recognition in airports is driven by a desire to streamline processes, improve efficiency, and enhance security. However, it also brings up issues related to data privacy and the potential for surveillance overreach. While AI promises significant advancements in security, it also poses serious risks that cannot be ignored. If AI were to take control of all aspects of our privacy, the consequences could be far-reaching and detrimental. One of the most profound harms of AI tools is the erosion of personal privacy. AI systems often rely on vast amounts of data to function effectively, which can include sensitive personal information. As these tools become more sophisticated, they are capable of gathering, analyzing, and storing increasingly detailed data about individuals' lives. This data collection often occurs without explicit consent or full awareness by the individuals being monitored, leading to a significant invasion of privacy. For example, AI-powered surveillance systems in public spaces can track individuals' movements, behaviors, and interactions, creating detailed profiles without their knowledge. The accumulation of personal data through AI tools presents significant security risks. Large data sets are often targeted by cyber criminals who may seek to steal, misuse, or exploit sensitive information. Data breaches and unauthorized access to AI-generated information can result in identity theft, financial fraud, and other harmful consequences. Furthermore, even when data is protected, the sheer volume of collected information increases the risk of misuse, either by the entities collecting it or through accidental exposure. AI systems can perpetuate and even amplify existing biases and discrimination. Algorithms trained on biased datasets can produce skewed results, leading to discriminatory practices in various areas such as hiring, law enforcement, and lending. For instance, facial recognition technologies have been shown to have higher error rates for certain demographic groups, including people of color and women. This bias can result in unfair treatment and reinforce existing inequalities, exacerbating privacy concerns for marginalized communities. The pervasive use of AI tools can have a long-term impact on individual autonomy. As AI systems increasingly influence decisions and actions, from targeted advertising to predictive policing, individuals may find their choices and behaviors being subtly manipulated by algorithms. This manipulation can diminish personal control over one's life and reduce the ability to make independent decisions, further infringing on privacy and personal freedom. Another critical issue raised by critics is the lack of accuracy associated with AI surveillance systems. While AI can process vast amounts of data and identify patterns more efficiently than human operators, it is not infallible. There are numerous documented cases of AI systems misidentifying individuals or interpreting behaviors inaccurately, leading to false positives and potentially harmful consequences for innocent people. In a notable case from China, a facial recognition system incorrectly identified the face of a celebrity displayed on a moving billboard as that of a jaywalker, a term used to describe someone who crosses the street illegally or dangerously. The system, which was designed to monitor and enforce traffic regulations, misinterpreted the celebrity's image, leading to an erroneous identification. This incident highlights several critical issues related to AI and facial recognition technology. As the world watches how these technologies are implemented and managed at the 2024 Paris Olympics game, share your thoughts below. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe for more video content like this.